There you go, right there. Doc, would you like to share the show on your Facebook page? Would you like to share the show on your Facebook page? Oh, you don't have Facebook? Okay.
The ladies in the Chyna'Pink talk show. I'm here today. Well, first of all, I want to go around real quick so the co-hosts can introduce themselves. We're going to start off at the end with Juicy J.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Jocelyn. Haven't been here for a minute, but be gone for a minute now. That's with your I see y'all soon. Maya. Oh, of course, I'm right here, right? It is your girl, Lisa Swanson, Canty, aka City Girl Boston.
And we're here with Dr. Ruthi. Welcome back.
Yes.
So yes, it's been probably about 6-7 years.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. It's been a very long time because it was before COVID.
Yeah, it was before COVID.
Yes. So we're so happy. First of all, you have not aged not 1 second. You're black, don't cry. You know that. Yeah, this is the doctor.
The good doctor.
The good doctor. She is like, I'm so glad that we're able to have you on first today because I know the last time you came, we said that we were going to give you a whole episode by yourself because it was so many people asking questions because they wanted to know about the OBGYN stuff, you know, the female stuff that you had talked about on the last talk show. So we definitely want to give the audience, we have a lot of viewers and I'm sure they're going to have questions again today. So we want to be able to answer those questions.
Yeah.
So you want to tell us a little bit about what you've been doing? You've been gone. You moved.
A lot has changed. A lot has changed. So my name is Dr. Ruthi Alumba, and I am one of 30-ish OBGYNs that's also fellowship trained cosmetic surgeon, which is what I want to do. So I've been living in Texas I lived in Texas for about 7 years. I moved back to the DMV last September. And my job is, I'm an expert in women's health, wellness, and beauty. So most doctors are going to be taking care of your health. But I know that your health is just, you know, when you're sick, you need to get better. We can help you prevent stuff. But wellness is where all the questions you have lives. That's where all of your questions live. And your doctors don't have the time or opportunity to take care of that. In addition to that, we all look at these women. Everybody likes to look fly. You invest in yourself. So I am a body contouring expert. So I do liposuctions, BBLs, abdominoplasties, tummy tucks, mommy makeovers, those kind of things that are suited for us. We're gonna look just like me. And so I want to share some of those things with you because a lot of people have questions, especially what goes on in social media. You see a lot of deaths. We'll be frank. We talk about that. It's dangerous, the safety, why anybody would even do it. So I'll be happy to share all that.
Thank you so much. So when you were in Texas, so I know when you came the first time, I didn't hear you mention anything about the mommy makeovers. Is this something that you added?
Yes, I went back to school. Yeah, okay. So I went back to school in 2022, right after COVID. I went back to school in Seattle, and so I went to a fellowship. So when doctors have to go back to school, it's called a fellowship. So I went back to fellowship, and then I went through the board certification process, which was 2 exams for us, so a written one and an oral one. And then I've been practicing full-time as a cosmetic surgeon, and I moonlight on the side as an OBGYN because that's my first love. So that's what I've been doing.
So since you've been back here, do you have like your own location here?
Oh my God, on my way here, they kind of let out the cap out the bag. I got poached by a company and hired.
Okay,
Thank
congratulations.
Thank you. So it was a great, I just turned 40, guys.
Yes.
On Friday, so it was a great birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. So it was a great birthday gift because I really did just want to do the work. Like, I didn't really want to focus on the business aspect. And if any one of you is entrepreneurs, your brain is tickled very differently than surgery. Surgery is very prescribed. You go in and you can have a little bit of creative leeway, but there are rules, and the rules are not meant to be broken.
Yes.
As an entrepreneur, you better throw out the rules because nothing works the way you think it's gonna work. It's a whole bunch of experimentation. So it tickled my brain in a way that I didn't understand. So I'm happy.
I'm happy for you. First of all, school is a lie. And at this big age, I'm not gonna even lie.
Grade 36, girl.
I love this for you. You're smart. And then you're a Black woman and you're very successful, and I love to see that for us. So tell me this, because this is the question that I have. So I know a lot of times, like you said, we see on social media, people have these different types of cosmetic surgeries and their complications and deaths, and like you said, things happen, right? So my question, I guess, is how does that, because it's like a huge percentage that it doesn't happen, but it is a small percentage that it does. So can you correct me with the percentage, and then also can you tell us, like, how does that happen? Like, I'm very curious. I'm not really curious, like, curious to see it from anybody I know, but it's just, I'm intrigued to know, like, how does that happen?
So it's actually on the low side, but if it's your person, it's 100%, right? If it's your mama, if it's your sister, if it's your friend, it's 100%. So the reason why some of this happens, just in general, if we talk about all of the surgeries as a whole, is that my profession is a mixture of business, luxury, and medicine. It's not just medicine.
I like the way you put that.
There's somebody that can come to me and I would tell them, I don't think you're healthy enough for surgery. But Dr. Patel, Dr. Abadna's doctor, somebody down the street is going to say, and I'm not saying that to say to any doctor, but another doctor down the street is going to say, yes, I'll take you because you're going to give me $21,000,
Right.
Or you're going to give me $40,000 or whatever. So that's the problem, is that it's a combination of, luxury, business, and things like that. So there are some people that should not be getting elective surgery. Mm-hmm. And there's some, if you have your appendix is ruptured, you need surgery. It doesn't matter how healthy you are, you need surgery. So you can take the risk to do that surgery. That's the first reason. The second reason is that because it is really business first for a lot of people, there is a very low focus on the post-op care.
Yeah.
And you are with me for the maximum of 6 to 8 hours. And you are going to be recovering. Your final results are not till a year.
Yeah.
Biologically, nobody can speed it up. So you're recovering for a whole year. And a lot of women will tell me they have no clue. They learned by experimentation, by going on Google. Well, there's no surgery out there that's like that. If you have a C-section, you're going to see your doctor after your C-section. Yeah. There's so many people have surgery and they get shipped out, and that is it. Okay? So that is the second reason. And the third reason is one of our particular surgeries has a high mortality rate, and that would be mortality death rate, and that would be DDLs.
Really?
And the reason why is because in your buttocks themselves, there are huge vessels. You can think about the location of your buttocks. Mm-hmm. It is the conduit between your legs and your trunk, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So there's got to be some way that blood goes up and down, right? Mm-hmm. Your veins and your your arteries connect right there, and they get bigger in diameter, so your gluteal arteries are there. Now, your body likes compartments. It loves that. It does not want you to be an intruder in the wrong place.
Yes.
So if you are to inject fat into the blood vessels, there are two things that can happen that can actually are catastrophic. Number one is your body will say, why is this intruder in here? We are going to mount an attack against this particular morsel of fat. It could be salt. And that is going to, because it's your own material, it's going to have a systematic, very harsh response that can be, okay, it's fine. For some people it's mild and it goes away, no problem. But for some people, they cannot fight that immune system that's so strong, and so they succumb to it. So that's one reason. Second reason is,
I'm sorry to cut you off. Do the doctors know where the actual pockets are?
yes, so that's a good question. That is what we have had to learn. So that, because BBLs are not that old, right? The actual is really, really funny because the first buttock augmentation was actually a breast implant that they just put in the butt, right? Yeah, so that's actually, so when they did that, they realized that you gotta sit on that, so it's not gonna behave the same way that an implant in your chest is gonna behave.
Yes.
So flip and it will cause issues, and it will cause people to have nerve problems. So they started looking for different things. Then they went to silicone injections, and that's illegal because your body forms a reaction to that.
Yes.
And then they went to, well, yeah, it's in your body, let's just do that. But then they didn't realize that, okay, all these things can happen. So it's still a kind of an experimental, very young surgery. So some of the things we know is we map it out, I map it out, I draw it out. So if you ever see me drawing a buttock, because you know we have to draw and map when someone is standing, because when they lay down, flesh shifts. So you will see that I never go close to the butt cleft, right? You guys know what I'm talking about? It's like I don't go to print, because that's where the blood vessels are closer to the crack. So you'll see, it's not because I don't want my pen to be getting dirty, it's because it's actually closer that way. The second thing is they're deep. The blood vessels are deep. So you can put a lot of fat actually superficially, right? In between the skin. But if you think about really beefy things, it's actually, there's a difference why you would get a ribeye steak versus a sirloin steak, because the ribeye has marbled fat. So what people like to do is put stuff in the muscle and above the muscle so that they can get it really beefy. I don't do all that. Okay, and a lot of surgeons will not do that. In fact, that's one of the reasons why we don't do that. Is because, so we can't make your butt huge. Now everyone wants their butt huge. If I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go one time, girl. So what's the problem? They're gonna go to the Dominican Republic. They're gonna go to other places that don't have these rules.
Yeah.
So I have a few questions and I lost some of them, but they'll come back. But one I wanted to ask, so do you recommend, because I know I've heard, well actually I did find one of them, it's the hours. I heard that you shouldn't be under anesthesia for over a certain amount of hours. It could be a complicated, risky situation if that's the case. And also as far as, I did lose the second one, but if you can answer that one.
Yeah, it will come back to you. So the longer you are under anesthesia, the longer risk you have, not because of the anesthesia.
Oh, it's the age.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to ask.
Okay.
Like, do you recommend you not have BBLs if you are 50 years old?
So I don't recommend anything blanket. There's no blanket statements. Everybody is themselves, and we need to take care of, because there are 80-year-olds that will run circles around you. I mean, I just did a half marathon on Saturday. When a 92-year-old man passed me, I said, "Oh my God!" So everybody is different, right? So there's no blanket statements. I don't even make blanket statements about BMI either.
Okay.
But to answer to your first question is, the longer you're under anesthesia, the less your body has the ability to fight infections, so you have an increased risk of infection. They should be giving you more antibiotics. Okay, so they should take different care of you.
Really good to know.
That's different care of you, right? So every 3 hours they should redose your antibiotics. Okay? So that's one thing. So it's not the anesthesia itself.
Okay.
It's actually like your body's like inability to control its own temperature and things like that. Okay, so that's that.
Okay.
Then the second question you asked was age. I'm gonna say this because she told everybody, so it's not a HIPAA violation. I did my mom's surgery at 69. That was her 70th birthday.
What did
I
she
love
get?
that. I love
She
that.
had
Okay.
So her waist is like a little.
Okay.
Okay.
I said, I thank God my dad has no heart issues because he might have a heart attack when she walked back in. Okay. So I'm not that sick at 69. I mean, these 69-year-olds are not playing with y'all.
Okay.
And they're not playing.
Let's get into it.
They're not in no nursing home anymore. Them grandmamas is different.
I'm one of them grandmamas that's
They're
there.
big mamas. I'm a big mama. So ages to me, we go through extra precautions. You're gonna get a cardiac clearance. You're gonna go through. Actually, every one of my patients gets a medical clearance. It's not done by everyone, but it's done by me.
Yeah.
Some of the things I would say, is when you're choosing your surgeon, there's something that everybody has in their stomach that's gonna tell you if this hairstylist is right for you, if this daycare is good for you.
Instinct.
There's something in your belly. If that is not working,
Yeah.
don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't
Discernment.
do it.
Discernment.
Discernment, go with your gut feeling, go with that woman's instinct, whatever you want to call it, go with the Holy Ghost, whatever's inside of you. If you're having boundaries, because every time it happens to me as a surgeon, whenever I feel it, we struggle.
Yeah.
So I always tell my patients, you have any reservations, because we got to talk through this.
Yeah, because mindset makes a difference. Me, as a person that has had surgery, I know part of the process for me was the prepping. Taking my beetroot, taking my vitamins, getting prepared for my hemoglobin to be 13 and above, and doing my clearances. Like, that was key. And then also too, making a secure amount of investment in post-op care, the IV drip, making sure that's done within a certain amount of hours, so that your recovery could be relatively quick, because the body is meant to heal itself. But you have to put the things in place, like you said. It's not about age, it's about health and about how you're prepping. Like, you have to take any surgery seriously.
Very serious.
Like, very serious.
It's not a procedure, it's surgery.
Yeah.
And I would also say that you preach, like, hey, that's it, you gonna talk to my patients for me? But you cannot use your last. Like, you know how you say you use your last on that Gucci purse? It's like, okay. You cannot use your last. You never know what's gonna go wrong. The doctor could do everything right. And you have a complication. You're not botched. Yeah. You have a complication, like you could have your wound can open. Yep. That is a complication. Yep. That is not the surgeon did something wrong. Right. You could keloid. There's so many things. And then in addition to that, surgery is not a Band-Aid, it is not a magic, it is not fix-all. Yep. It is part of your life's journey. Yeah. And so I love it because I can see the difference it makes in women's confidence, how they show up better for themselves and for others, right? That's why I chose this. Yeah. But it's got to be part of your journey. You also have to invest in what you're eating, putting in your body. You don't want to put water into a Maserati. Okay. You're never going to do that.
That's a good
analogy. You want to make sure you're put good things in your body, make sure you're moving, If you have a really nice performance car, and you don't use it for a while, it's not going to perform. So you got to do the same thing. So all of these things are just part of a life's journey. Yeah. It's not going to, I tell patients, you are with you before and after your surgery. It's not going to make you a nicer person. It's not going to make you a sexier person. It's not going to do any of that. Yeah. It's going to make you look better. You might be a better looking BICTH. So. Yeah.
So curious, but what's the numbers running right about in 2026 for these different cosmetic procedures? Not saying
I don't know all of the different, but we'll talk about BBL because that's the most big. There's 1 in 32,000.
What?
1 in 32,000, which is pretty high.
132,000?
No. One person every
32,000 patients that are gonna get surgery,
Right.
one person could die.
Okay.
That's pretty
No,
good.
I'm speaking of numbers as far as calls.
That's
all.
So it depends. If you're going to, so surgery is always based on a couple of things. Number one is the business model.
Okay.
So if you go to a business model where it's volume driven, which you might think, well, I'm not sure if I want to do that. The surgeons are probably better because they have, but you might not have aftercare. So you got to invest in the aftercare by yourself. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So that might run a little bit lower. Like a Lipo 360 might be $5K, $6K in America. Right? If you are going to do it just gets more and more expensive as you're going to a more and more concierge type of doctor who's going to give you their cell phone number, who's going to call you all the time. It's going to be one of those.
Right.
So yeah, you can keep going up. Yeah.
Okay. So what about BBL?
So BBL would probably add 1 or 2K, 1 or 2,000
To the family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So yeah.
I have a question about these BBLs. I don't know how much fact and fiction is out there. They say they smell.
That's a
Oh,
good
that's my first time
I've
hearing that.
never heard about BBL smell. It's a thing. It's a whole thing. And if it does, what is the smell, or is that just a myth?
Is it true?
Like, is it
So very good questions. Yes and no. BBLs in general don't smell. BBL, women that have BBLs can smell. Why is that? If you don't know how to wipe properly before you had a BBL, you're not gonna know how to wipe properly after. There are grown women that wipe from the back to the front, back it up from the back to the front. They're not there.
They
Grown
mama did
women.
not teach them.
Here comes your OBGYN inside.
Okay. So if you're smelling bacterial vaginosis, I don't know what the
I
hell.
think that's a hygiene.
Okay. Yeah, I
No,
agree.
that smell. I don't think that they're saying that it's a bacterial vaginitis
No,
smell.
that's one of the smells.
Is it,
So the second is that at the incision site, some of the fat died inside. So fat necrosis is quite common. Okay. And honestly, personally, I'm going to divulge this to you, is the worst complication I've ever had with fat necrosis to the breast. Okay,
To
so
the
the only
breast?
patient that has ever fired me in all of my
To
years.
the breast.
It was a smell from the.
No, it wasn't the smell. It was
Necrosis.
actually
It
the
gets
necrosis
hard,
that died, and it came to the surface, and it started coming out of it.
Like,
So
it's
basically-
secreted.
Yeah. So it had to be debrided and washed out as a treatment, and she was fixed.
It
And
turned black.
it's understandable. But what I'm saying is that can happen in small doses and come from the incision. So those are the two reasons why. But then that is true. I mean, when your butt is small, you can get in there and wipe it. When your butt is like, no, seriously, if you're not used to it, it's like it's a quick change. You went from nutting, like me, I'm the captain of the nutting. I'm the captain of this. It's a little square, it's a little what, like I'm part of it, okay? But if you go from that to automatically having stop and
Something
stare.
well endowed.
Stop and stare. You don't know how to clean it.
I would love to get a BBL. I'm not even gonna lie. I really would.
What about breast lift?
I'm scared now.
Breast lifts and breast reductions. Yeah, so breast lifts and breast reductions have very high satisfaction rate, particularly
I'm very satisfied.
particularly reduction.
Yes.
Because reductions typically people are in pain. People are younger girls actually get assaulted. That's the only surgery I do for somebody that's less than 18. Because they're about to go to college and these guys are like touching them because it's like fun and like what the heck. So we do, we'll do it for younger girls before they go to college. So those are they're very, very good satisfaction.
What are your thoughts on breast lift with implant? I'm interested.
I thought implants was not a thing anymore.
Well, we do.
Breast, I was
Teardrop.
okay.
Tiny ones, but I got it.
Oh, really?
Little teardrop.
I didn't, when I got my breast done, I just got a lift and a reduction.
Yeah. So you got a breast reduction.
Okay.
So the difference between a reduction and A lift is only surgeon's mindset. It's not, it's the same procedure. It's the same rules. The difference is with a reduction, how much can I take out? With a lift, how much can I leave in while lifting your breasts? Because most people that want to lift don't want the small breasts. They just want their breast. That's why you gotta, they say small reduction, you got reduction. Because you want a smaller breast. But most people that really truly want to lift, they just want to move it up.
Me, for me, I didn't want to wear bras anymore. I don't like them. I'm so thankful that I don't need them anymore, but I will still wear them from time to time. But I do want to ask this one question, because this is what I've experienced since I've got mine. I hate to say this loud, but it's true. My nipples stay on. They're never not.
So everybody,
like they never are not.
The fun part.
I can't get around it. Like
So
I can't go
everybody's
with
afraid,
pasty. They're never not that way.
So everybody,
Anything I can do, or it's just gonna always be like that
it
for the
looks
rest
like
of my
it
life.
is gonna be like that because
The
everybody
sensation
thinks,
is better.
yes, everybody
Way better.
thinks that
I can't. It's nothing you can do.
there's nothing.
They've been this way since that day.
So we spread.
They've never, ever changed.
So a lot of people will think that they're actually gonna get reduction of sensation, and with some
It's
women
actually
that have huge
That's what I
breasts
was
down
saying.
here, we have to do a different technique that they will definitely use reduction. Even when I tell the patients that, they still have some. So your body will fight for that nipple sensation to the death.
It's
Okay.
actually better in my opinion.
Yeah. So
It's like 10 times better in my
I
opinion.
get that a lot with my patients.
The sensation.
Well, I definitely want to talk to you.
I have a quick
I want to
question.
talk to her.
So we talk about reversing things, like you got a reduction and things like that. Like a BBL, that's not something that can be reversed.
It
What's
can.
it? Oh, it
It can.
can. I would say what you.
I
So we love
Because I saw someone literally, I saw like a prominent surgeon talking about women in their 50s and 60s having these BBLs, and then later they regret it because they are 60 and it's
Stony
just
Valley.
body ain't doing what it
I know
does.
some
So
people got.
you can get a BBL reversed.
Yeah, you can get BBLs reversed. You can get your implants taken out. You can do a lot of things. Here's the thing about age and surgery. Age and surgery is like age and life, right? Like hormones are the bane of our existence, right? Like that's what all of our issues come from as women. Hormones are the problem. Did you have 5 pregnancies between when you got your BBL and now? Well, you went through very highs and lows of hormones in that time. Did you have a horrible menopause? Because Black women, we tend to have the most horrible of symptoms.
I agree. I'm almost. I'm semi-head already.
And we're also we're the, I don't know, I need to take a step back. Maybe it's just me, but y'all gotta tell me. I feel like Black women are constantly lied to. And I'm not just talking about medicine. I'm talking about relationships, about the service. So we're constantly lied to. So I'm going outside of what we're talking about to say, to make a point that because we're constantly lied to, we are, in a sense, almost like we can't really discern when somebody's lying to us, when somebody's trying to sell something, when somebody, because when you can't tell me that you have horrible fibroids, you're bleeding every day, and somebody's like, here's an herb, that's gonna go through the digestive tract. It's not gonna be eaten up by the stomach acids. It's going to somehow only get to your fibroids and not destroy your uterine cells, which are exactly like the fibroid cells, and do it and we buy it, and we spend a lot of money on it. And then when you're in the point where maybe you now are going through a divorce because you've been bleeding for 7 years and the man doesn't recognize you anymore, and he can't do nothing with you. You can't do nothing with him. You're a shell of yourself. Then yes,
That's in the
that's how
Bible.
they used to see me when I was a fibroid specialist. They only saw me when a man was in crisis.
When a man was what?
When a man was leaving them.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So I'm glad you brought up fibroids because I have a question about hysterectomies. So I know it's a partial and I know it's a full. I've had a partial. So is there any benefit from more? Because what I've heard is good. It's a good thing you didn't have a full, because then you will be having hot flashes. I don't have hot flashes now, but I've heard that if you have a full hysterectomy, it's really going to hurt you more than help you. And I also want to talk about hormone replacements too.
Good.
Can you tell me a
I
little?
want to talk about it too.
Yes. Please, let's get into hormone replacements.
Let's talk about the hysterectomy first.
Okay.
The first thing is a couple of things. What everybody else, y'all call partial, y'all call full, doctors gonna call partial, doctors gonna call full. So what you need to do if you've had a hysterectomy is go and get your medical records. Go and see what you got and what you don't got. Okay? Some people have a uterus gone.
Mine is gone, but I have
Some people have a cervix still there,
my two left.
and that's what we call partial. The cervix is still there. If your cervix is still there, you still need pap smears.
Okay.
Cervix is still there.
I'm glad you said that. I didn't know
So
that.
yes, because what all that pap smears do is they're checking to make sure you don't have cervical cancer or pre-cervical cancer cells. So a lot of women think that they have a hysterectomy. I put a speculum in there, and there's a big old donut called your cervix.
Okay.
So
That's
the
good.
reason why we used to do the amputation above the cervix when you're doing a hysterectomy is because they thought that it will hold up the top of the vagina so that you don't have prolapse.
Yeah.
Right? Prolapse.
Have your vagina come
I've
out.
actually had a 30-something-year-old girl that is coming out.
What's coming out? You elaborate.
What's coming out? Your vaginal walls.
Yeah.
Your
It's
What
a
you
prolapse.
mean, girl? We don't understand.
Right.
Get into that.
It
What
dropped
you mean
like
is
the
right.
bomb drop.
No, it's like the whole, like just like everything sags. With gravity, with everything sags. So your vagina can sag.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's like, now wait a minute.
That's why they have vaginal rejuvenation.
Okay, there's some people that have to push in their everything, put their finger in to push in everything.
What? I'm confused. You
Yes.
mean
Like your engine falling and you push it back up? Like, what the
you mean like that vaginal hole? What? You have to push it up?
To do what though?
To do the thing.
It's like it's like a bad hemorrhoid problem. Just keep
I
popping
know
out.
you
like
lying. I know you lying.
There's a whole specialty
We need
of
to
doctors
research our bodies more.
that just
Point blank
fix that.
What does that
This is the first time I've ever heard of this.
Uterine prolapse, vaginal prolapse.
Kegels.
Get in the mic.
So, big babies, okay, being obese, okay, having chronic coughing from being a chronic smoker, or just anything that puts pressure in your abdomen over time. Keep pushing. There's gravity. So that's and then another thing is, what are the reason why y'all don't hear about it is either grandma may never tell you that she pushes back to poop. Or the other thing is, like, the same way that people say black don't crack is really because our collagen, our connective tissue holds up. So black women actually suffer from uterine prolapse less. Finally, we have something that's less.
Thank you, Lord.
Hallelujah. Yeah, there's something less. So we have a lot more white women and other races that have uterine prolapse because it's just they go through it a little bit more. But yes,
So
that's the
This
thing.
is literally.
the reason I knew about it, and
I
because
make it to that.
she's definitely not, because that's how they have vaginal rejuvenation surgery.
Which I do.
Okay.
Oh, you do that too?
That's your needs.
I know that's
But
good.
then get into that because
The stuff is falling out.
Don't know how to put it back. So I don't do reconstruction. That's reconstructive surgery. That's what urogynecologists and pelvic reconstruction surgeries do. What I do is rejuvenation. So I do, after you have
tighten that thing
a
up.
baby, your labia can get longer. Or
Cut the beat curve.
when we typically have
Make it pretty.
babies, yeah, like a Barbie.
Like a Barbie. I want a Barbie.
So wait, so is that the vaginal rejuvenation is the Barbie?
gonna be awake.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
Clip, clip, snip, snip.
You might be a little drunk because I'll give you some Xanax, some Valium.
Okay.
Well, why wait? Tell me why wait? Why?
The reason why I wait is because it's cheaper for you and I can keep you comfortable.
Okay.
So I do them awake, and most of my patients help me. Somebody planned my whole honeymoon while I was. She taught me a lot. Okay. So what we do is, because I can keep you comfortable, I know how to keep you. I know what to do.
Right, like in the
But
tattoo.
a lot of it's like getting the
Piercing.
you don't even do the lessons.
And how long
I'm
is
good
it?
at with the syringe.
See, I know stuff. Y'all see, I know.
So the process is numb, and we numb you very well, and then we map out stuff, and then we
Make it
the
pretty.
cut, and we sew.
That's
But
what
how long? Like, is it like an hour?
2 hours.
2 hours.
I like it.
No sex for 6 to 8 weeks, and ice for 24 hours, and go about your life.
I'm gonna be able to do this.
Well, I guess lots of people get it done. Okay, so we went way to the other side. So we were talking about-
I'm sorry.
We were talking about perimenopause and menopause. So
Yes.
we talked about hysterectomies, and so I want to go back to hysterectomies because I need you guys to know what you have and what you don't have. I need you to know why it was taken and why it wasn't taken. Why is that important? Because your daughter needs to know, your grandbaby needs to know. They can't be like, oh yeah, my mama lost her uterus at 38, and I don't know why. She had 8 kids.
Yeah.
Well, you're 38 now, you have 0 kids because, life was lifing and these men be menning.
Yeah, no, the maybe,
That's
and the
another
last thing,
thing.
I like that one.
So now you're 38 and you're needing to you have fibroids, and you didn't know that you had fibroids before, and nobody's prepared. So for our baby's sake, for our daughter's sake, we need to know what we have, why it was taken, what route it was taken from. Was it taken from your belly? Do you have a long incision? Do you have small incisions? Do you have small incisions from the vaginal incision? All of those things matter, and you can get that by getting your medical records. Your medical records are yours.
Yeah.
Your medical records are yours. Your medical records
Are
are
yours.
Like, just like your bank account records are yours.
Yeah.
You just have to request them.
Okay.
And you should put them underneath your mattress like everything
I'm
else.
gonna do that.
Right?
I'm gonna do that.
So I need you guys to get that stuff because you can understand. If you can't understand, there is ChatGPT, there is Claude, there's Gemini. There's a lot of
I like
people that
Gemini.
talk all day. So they're gonna explain it to you. You can just say, what is total laparoscopic hysterectomy plus minus a bilateral salpingo oophorectomy? They're gonna put it in there, and it's gonna tell you you don't have this. You don't have this. You don't have this. And then now you understand. So all of that is gonna give you some information. But even if you have your tubes and your ovaries and you don't have your uterus, you still have your cervix. Most women on average will have menopause a little bit earlier than women that never had their uterus taken out. There are reasons why.
Hold on, because I'm gonna forget. I just need to ask you this. So, I've heard that the menopausal blood test is not accurate.
There's no menopausal blood tests. Okay?
See, they lie.
No blood tests. There are a bunch of tests. There are some tests that we can take to confirm, but the diagnosis of menopause is not having a period for a year, no matter why.
So, so
that's something we need to know, right? So if you haven't had your period before age 40, that's called premature ovarian insufficiency. It's premature. It shouldn't have happened yet.
Wait, hold on.
Right?
Slow down for 1 second. So, hold on, I'm just trying to understand. So, I do know that before I got my tubes tied, my doctor told me that there's a chance that you won't have a period again.
It's a lie. It's a lie. If you have not had your period,
Correct.
if you did not have a period, your tubes have nothing to do with your uterus, other than the conduit. Okay.
So how is that true? I mean, how is that possible then?
So if you did not, I don't care why it happened. It's a definition because it matters.
Okay.
So if you don't have your period for over a year, that's considered menopause.
Wow.
Even
Even less than
hysterectomy, that had nothing to do with that as well.
Well, if you have a hysterectomy, you don't have any reason for it to come out. So you
Okay.
have a surgical reason for menopause, but you have menopause. You're menopausal. That's the definition.
Okay.
There's a definition. And then if it's before age 40, it matters because your bones feed off of estrogen.
Yep.
So we are not anticipating that you should have menopause until 10 years later,
10
right?
years later from
40.
From 40,
So
because the average age of menopause is 51 years and 9 months.
Woo, I'm a
Right?
lady.
So that is the average age. So there's gonna be people that are more, there's gonna be people that are less, but that's what we anticipate. So if it's 40, there's a problem because we're anticipating that your estrogen is not going to
Depleted.
keep up with your bones, so you're at risk for osteoporosis.
Yeah.
That matters because you're also black and you don't have absorbed vitamin D from the sun because
Wow.
the melanin is going to break it down. So we need to make sure that you have all of these things in place.
Yeah.
So this ties right into the question about the hormone replacement. And also I want to ask about estradiol. Do you recommend estradiol or no?
100% for the right person. I know there's never, if not, it will be a robot, being a doctor, right? Like,
So
so
who's the right person?
the right person is, estradiol is what you need to replace, it's the right form of estrogen to replace the estrogen that your body naturally makes. The body makes estrogen in many forms, but it's the form that is performative.
Okay.
So we're gonna give it back to you if you're going through menopause. Now, if you don't have a uterus, we can give it to you just as is. If you have a uterus, we have to give you progesterone to make sure that the estrogen doesn't cause the lining of your uterus to go haywire and give you uterine cancer.
Okay, so the estradiol has a lot of side effects.
It does.
And
What are your side effects?
I haven't taken it because I'm scared of the side effects.
But what is that used for?
So it's replacing the estrogen that you were making. So, for instance, if there's no water in your house and you went outside and you bought water, brought it to your house, that is what estradiol is.
Okay.
Or if you have, not that you don't have no water, you have less water than you need. You went to the store, you brought water to your house. That's what it is, right? Now, what are the side effects? The side effects, there is always, 100%, there's always going to be side effects for anything you take outside of your body,
Right.
Okay.
right? But what will happen is estrogen in and of itself, when you start to take it, is going to cause you to have some nausea, breast swelling, the things that you would get from being a woman, right? So that's what the side effects are. And they are usually dose dependent. So that means that the more you're taking, the more, so you start low and go slow. That is the way we do it. We start low and we go slow.
Okay.
So that you have less side effects. So you start very, very low. Somebody like you, I would start you with a patch. Because your body is going to absorb it through your skin and will go very slowly, very low dose. And we will go over time and we will keep up and up the dose until you tell me I feel good.
So the patch starts in a lower dose, and how long does it take to get in your system?
So, well, everything is going to
Is
take you.
it like weekly or monthly?
So the patch is usually weekly.
Okay.
And there are weekly patches. There are also rings. There's so many different formulations of estrogen. Okay. Estrogen is used in two ways. It's either used for your whole body or for your vagina alone.
Okay.
Your vagina needs estrogen. That's what, you remember when Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion were like, wow.
Yeah.
WAP is due to estrogen. Okay.
Okay.
So, but that's only locally. So if you're having problems with dryness, pain with intercourse, you don't want to have intercourse anymore because it's dry, you're trying you have to use lube all the time, vaginal estrogen actually has almost no side effects. Vaginal estrogen, oh, I can sell it on the
What is
on the
vaginal
sidewalk.
I have this
I can hawk it on the sidewalk. Vaginal estrogen is estrogen that's only absorbed in the vagina. So you will put it, they have different formulations. There are creams, there's suppositories, there are little tablets. Yeah, so there is, so estradiol is just the name.
Okay.
Are you getting it through your skin or your system in a higher dose? Or are you getting it through your vagina in a low dose for just your vagina?
So you can get it in pill form as well.
You get it in many forms.
Body or just the vagina?
So it depends on what you have. So if you're having vaginal dryness, you're having vaginal symptoms, so I'm going to go with vaginal. If you're having hot flashes, you're having problems with losing weight in your belly, you're having brain fog, you're having problems with concentration, that is systemic.
Yeah.
Because estrogen feeds your brain as a woman.
That makes sense.
You need that. So we have to decide what works for you. This is actually one of the most hormones are one of the most intricate sciences because they're messengers. All hormones are messengers from one part of your body to the other part of your body.
Right.
How does your brain talk to your organs? That's what hormones are. And the reason why the tests are almost always off is because your body talks to you, the rest of your brain talks to the rest of your body in different intensities at different parts of one day. Each day. When you wake up in the morning, your brain is not talking to your ovaries in the same way as in the afternoon, as right before your cycle would have been, or right before you have sex, or they have different ways of communicating. So if you were to get your hormones drawn at 8 a.m., they're going to be different from 8 p.m. They're going to be different from noon. So it's very difficult. Now,
that's why we so moody sometimes. You might wake
up.
up.
Everything that you had has to do with hormones, and it's not hormones. It's the ebbs and the flows, and and that's actually why a lot of people are trying to tap into how should I work out around my cycle? How should I be productive around my cycle, like as a business owner? Like, should I? There's sometimes you feel like, oh my God, I'm like on top of the air, and like and that has to do with your cycle.
See, this is the reason, Lisa, I know you got a question, but we got to wrap it up. See, this is the reason why, that's exactly what I was going to say. This is the reason why you have to have your own episode. Because it takes a long time to be able to ask questions and to be able to learn. Yes, you are great. And I love that because all doctors are not teachers. So we want to know these questions, and you know, I can't really see, Nico, you will have to tell us if any questions are being asked, but at this point, we can't even answer. Our other guests are here. We have to bring them on at this point. We got to wrap it up, but I do want to give Lisa a chance to answer her last question. Okay. And after Lisa's question, I need you to let our audience know, how can we book an appointment? I know. And you do videos. You know, you're a really good teacher. So let our audience know how they can find you, and also where we can come make an appointment to come see you.
All right.
After the question.
Yeah, after the question.
So I had a question about when your birth control causes menopausal, because when I had my son, he's 16, and I got the Mirena, I stopped having a cycle for the Mirena.
Very good.
And so I kept getting it because I was happy. I had a cycle.
That is perfect, actually. It's a different mechanism. So the Mirena, all birth controls can have either progesterone alone or estrogen and progesterone. Mirenas, Nexplanon, the micropills, they all have progesterone alone. So think about the word progesterone, okay? So ges is gestation, or like you're pregnant.
Yeah.
So it's pretending as if your body is pregnant. So what it's doing is keeping the lining of your uterus very, very thin, so you don't have a cycle, and that is not abnormal. Okay. That is not. That's why I have to know what's going on, but actually, that is actually protective for you. So women that have Mirena IUDs or have Nexplanon is a little bit finicky. Some patients even get worse.
Your brain is a good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
like it because it keeps
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
it keeps my
You
little.
have not been in the money at all.
Tell me.
No periods. Yeah. Yep.
Thank you so much for that because I was concerned when you said that, but I was like, but I still have my everything. Everything is still there.
No, it worked for you, and that's
Yes.
great. So I don't want to keep any
No.
Yes,
So
yes,
where you can find me, my DMs are always open. I have to give this caveat. I cannot give you medical advice in the DM. We're not that cheap. But we can kind of talk and see if you're a good candidate to either meet with us in person or go to a specific doctor. I'm happy to share doctors. I'm not hurting over here. I'm not hungry, so I can share. But my name is Dr. Ruthi, so I go by Dr. Ruthi because I'm a physician. And so you can find me on Instagram as I am Dr. Ruthi, Dr. Ruthi, and you can find me on TikTok as Dr. Ruthi. So
Ruthi.
And you also tell us like your office location.
Okay,
If
so
you feel comfortable.
I do.
Got hired today.
I just got hired. So I actually, well, it's kind of weird, but I'm going to be commuting back and forth to Dallas. They're back in Dallas. I'll be working for Avana Plastic Surgery. So they're Miami, in Dallas. So they're a Miami-based practice that just opened in Dallas. So I'll be one of their cosmetic surgeons. And then I actually have a telemedicine women's health concierge called Alina, that is my baby. And that is where I help women fill in the gaps between what their doctor says, how they feel, what you see on social media. And we typically have about 90-minute consultations where you tell me everything about you.
Yep. And
And then I can answer your question.
So one more thing, are you still an OBGYN?
I do both. I
double both life.
Because mine's retired, I need a new one.
So I do not practice in a location. I only practice on telemedicine. So, okay, I do not practice.
But
So
Avana is so good.
I'm so excited.
I got
So
a
nice
man.
to
A
meet
man
everybody.
got a question.
Thank you guys for having me.
So hold
Mark.
on, before we go to our guest, real quick,
Yeah. Real.
Nico said a male have a question.
Yeah. So where do you see how medicine nowadays is getting ready to be implemented? A lot of AI practices are being implemented right now.
That is a
So
phenomenal question.
how is that going to affect what you do?
It's not going to affect what I do because AI can't do no surgery. But what I do,
Actually, they are using
so robots do
it.
surgery.
Right.
But
Which is AI.
Really?
So
Yeah,
I'm a robotic surgeon, so I actually do
AI is in
surgery.
robots.
Yeah, so doing surgery. But it's still not going to be able to do the art that I did. There's a reason why I went to the field I did. But let's kind of talk about his question because I think that's a really good question. It's the same question that everybody should be asking about all of their fields. So AI can provide a lot of information, but there's typically a way that you need a human to be able to ensure that what is going on is copacetic, right? Like you typically need a human to. So what I think doctors, the younger doctors, when I advise them, is to gather skills that need human judgment, basically. So in answer to this question is AI is already a big part of what we do. For instance, if I'm writing notes, AI will tell me, well, shouldn't you add this or should you add that? And that's something that the hospitals have put in place actually. So we cannot escape it. I think you should embrace it. And I think that as a human being that is seeking medical care, I think that you can use AI for some of your help, but verify with your doctor. Please, if I can leave your audience and my people, because y'all are my people now, with one thing, it would be, don't be shy about the doctor. The doctor is not God. The doctor does not tell you what to do. You have a brain, you have intuition, but do not be afraid of going to a doctor and asking. It might be a second opinion. Your pastor has no medical training. Your Big Mama ain't have no medical training. She might know a lot of stuff about herbs, but she does not have any medical training. And herbs cannot solve everything. So go to your doctor, learn some things. Please educate yourself. And educating yourself is not watching social media and doing your research. It's really paying attention to your body. When you poop, look and make sure it's normal. When you pee, look and make sure it's normal. If something is abnormal, do not hide your head in the sand. It's not going to fix itself. Something is wrong, needs to be fixed. I'm kind of talking to myself because at the end of the day, I'm a Black woman. I'm a Black woman, so. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess she was letting us know it's time to take a 20-second break so we can get our next guest up. But thank you so much, Dr. Ruthi. And I promise you, the next episode, we gotta have you back. It's gonna be a whole hour and a half episode, seriously.
Like, this was so good.
Honestly, we are so booked up for this year, only because we only do the show now. See, when you came, we were doing it every week. Now it's only once a month. So we literally are booked all the way up to September. We don't have any slots, so hopefully.
I'm here next year.
If you're here for September,
I'm coming to
I'm
that.
a resident doctor, okay?
Yes,
I'm
yes.
just a resident doctor.
Yes, I would love to put you on our books for September because we definitely need a whole hour and a half with you. And thank you so much for coming back. You're always welcome back. Yeah, it's so nice to see you. And again, happy birthday.
And happy birthday.
We know we had a whole cake for you. We do cakes for this show.
Yeah, we definitely do.
We definitely do birthday cake. Great. Next year for sure. All right, y'all. So we're going to have from the Dr. West Brand coming up and Brandi from the Vibe Band.
Some of y'all got uterus, some of y'all don't. Some people ain't got no pelvis. I know all the secrets. I'm be like, what's up, dog? I'm pelvis. And say, that's my new pickup line. What's up with your uterus?
I want you to sleep.
Yo, hey.
That's Brandi. Brandi said, tell Brandi that we real cool. Brandi be in front of 5,000 people. She don't drink. You know the words now?
I'm like, girl, what's up with us? I got mad.
I promise you.
Is it the walk?
Get ready to come shot. Come on, y'all. I'm so happy to see you, Snake. You ain't even tell me. You gonna surprise yourself. You surprised me.
I brought them on wolf at practice and they had nothing going on. So
Where you want to live?
We'll let Brandi get right here. And maybe, what would you think we should do with them having two sit beside me?
I don't know how you gonna put everybody because somebody gonna be out.
No, they not.
You don't have enough chairs.
Yes, I do.
You got Lisa.
It's only two of them, and then it's two of them, so it's actually an extra chair.
Hey, drop that Brandi beat.
You gonna, somebody gonna be out to fix it. I mean,
You're hyped up, bro, but she's scared. I can get up those things, and I don't know what. I got it.
So sweet all day.
Hey, she be on the 6,000 people.
Every time she be herself, she
Look,
good.
Kim the same way. Look, Kim the same way. And guess what? We got Kim in prison. Kim was actually like, oh, I want to come back to the show. Afterwards, he was like, see, you was scared. So I got you to put them two there. And you want to see Eva on the end with the girl? Okay. Eva want to do it. That's what you're saying. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Who dropping the thing?
hey, am I missing somebody? Put Lisa there then.
You want to go down there with them?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, put Lisa there. Yeah.
If not, y'all go two seats up there. Where who on Lisa? You wanna let one of them go over here? That's how no. That's how I'm saying. No, they trying to get.
Yeah, you need to put them together.
Let them stay together. Y'all just scoot back down. Just scoot back down. Lisa will stay there. Y'all just scoot back down. Y'all stay there. Kirkman, tell Brandi she's scared. She got her. Black said he got her too.
Hey, make sure you check him good. He hot. I was just joking, bro. I was just joking.
Hey, turn it up a little bit, big boy. We got one more. Turn it up a little bit. All that shit. Well, let us all candy pop. What are you hanging, bro? What's up, baby? Brandi, that's the only dance song. You haven't done it yet. You got to
Hey, Gerald, how that thing go? You ain't let me know nothing. You don't tell me shit. You don't tell me nothing.
We're outside.
outside. Hey, that house feel like punishment. Shit.
y'all see, yes, it's changed for second half. We have Brandi, good old Brandi from the good old DCVybe, my girl, period, pocket. We also have West Marvin to the right. Good to have y'all here. And make sure, all guests, please make sure y'all talking the mic so our audience and viewers can hear. So I'm gonna start off with the West Band.
You say West Mall?
West Mall. Okay, so it's the West Mall Band, West Mall. I know Gerald West. That's what I know.
Okay.
So if you could just introduce yourself to our audience and viewers.
Absolutely. My name is Gerald West from the West Mall and the legendary Master Station.
Okay. I remember that.
My name is Jeff West from the West Mob, James Brown's JVs, and the legendary Master Extension.
Okay, hold on. So both of y'all have the same last name, which means y'all are related. Y'all brothers.
Yeah, we're brothers.
Look at the
Okay.
face.
So that don't mean nothing.
Damn.
I still want get clarification. So, okay, can we talk about how did you guys get started? How did you guys come up with the name? y'all age difference? Who's the big brother? Y'all have to say the age, but who's the big brother? Who's the little brother?
The big brother.
Okay, you the big brother.
Without telling numbers.
Okay, that's fine. We don't have to do that. So just tell us how you guys got started, and then so what? And also, what made you all change the name? Because I heard you say Mass Extinction.
Well, actually, we started out as Mass Extinction.
Okay.
We didn't change the name. We actually went on the road with James Brown, and we became the new JBs. So we toured with James Brown for like maybe 6 years.
Okay.
And then we came back to DC, and we said, well, we just want to start the Westmore. Yeah. Because there's 9 of us, we're all family. So we never intended to come back as Mass Extinction. We just wanted to let that legacy live. But the more we played and performed as the Westmore, everybody started realizing, okay, this is Mass Extinction, so it's just something we couldn't get away from.
Okay. So first of all, I see y'all dressed alike. I like that for y'all. One got the silver, one got the red. I like that. So when you all perform, because I love that when bands dress alike. So when you all perform, do you all keep the same routine going on, or do y'all just did that for the ladies to try to picture? What's going on here?
No, it's something that we do.
Okay.
When we were Mass Extinction back in the day, we were one of the groups that would actually wear tuxedos.
Okay.
Yeah, we would wear tuxedos. It was at Anacostia Park, like 110 degrees. But we had to wear tuxedos because we wanted to be different, and we wanted to, we just wanted to be different and be us.
So do you all have a female singer?
Yes, we do. My sister, Victoria West.
And his sister.
So is this whole band family, the whole entire band family?
Absolutely. It was 9 of us.
Wow.
We were, all 9 of us were Mass Extinction.
Okay. So it's fair to say the whole band the whole family is talented as hell. Basically, all y'all know how to sing, play an instrument, dance, and do all the stuff the bands do.
Yeah, we don't dance as much anymore, but yeah, when we was with James Brown, we danced our ass off.
Okay. So is there anything else? Because I want to give Brandi a chance to get warmed up. This is my girl over here. We gonna come back to y'all, but we gonna go to her too. We gonna go back and forth. Is there anything else you all want to share before we move on to Brandi?
No, let's get Brandi.
Oh, he said, let's get Brandi. Okay, Brandi. So you up next, Brandi B from DCVybe. It's good to have my girl in the building today. So listen, Brandi, I just want to share with you. I'm thankful that you came today. I'm gonna tell you why. You are literally the only female singer from GoGo that has not been on the Ladies and Chyna'Pink show, literally. So we're happy to have you here today. No, and Teresa, yes, she's coming. No, she's coming, but I'm speaking on more of like the legendary women that been in GoGo forever. So you're legendary as well. They do. They won't know you today. They won't know you because I was one of the top bands, and I love. And I have to just say, my man. They will dive to period. So yeah, Brandi, tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been singing. And do you have any plans to branch off? And stay with Vibe too, but do your own thing too. I know you do it sometimes, but let us know a little bit about you, Brandi.
Okay, so I've been singing my entire life. I come from a family of musicians and singers and all of the things. Started off in church, of course.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, you do look so innocent right now.
Far from it. Yeah, and then I went to Suitland. Shout out to the Rams. I majored in voice, and then I went to Temple for a little bit for voice.
Okay.
And then I came back home and was a fan of what? Because I didn't.
The what band?
Yes.
Okay.
That was back in 2007 when they was at the CFB every Friday after the strippers.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my really my first experience to go as an adult. Because I would go to the Neon as a teenager every now and again, sneak out the house,
Sneak out.
But yeah, that was my first experience, and then seeing Michelle up there was crazy. And then I got an invitation to be in my first band, in 2009.
Wait, hold on. So I didn't know you played with a band before Vibe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People still don't know me.
Yeah, okay, so tell us about the first band.
So the first band was Phase 2.
Okay.
It was a baby band, if you will. That was from 2009 or so to 2011, early 2011.
Okay.
And then I stopped because I had my son.
Okay.
And then I came back. I was a part of Say No More for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I went to 7 for a little bit. Then I stopped. And then I went back to Say No More just as a fill-in. And that's when I got discovered, if you will.
By DCVybe. Okay. So what year was that?
That was 2018.
Okay, so let's elaborate on that just a little bit. So I know, like, when we had Sabrina on the show, she told us, like, she had to audition for Essence. And so can you tell us, did you have to audition for Vibe? I mean, how did they discover you? Could we get into that a little bit?
Yeah, so I was playing with Say No More every Sunday. And Junie, the old manager for Vibe, his wife actually came up to me and was like, do you sing out, you know? I got a band. Mind you, I had never heard of Vibe.
Okay.
In my entire life. I knew they was like a big band, but I never heard them, like actually heard them. So I was like, yeah, sure. Like, yeah, I can do that. So they arranged for my audition to be on a Friday at Decoy, where they were every Friday.
Okay.
So I actually played the first set of the show that Friday. And that was my audition.
And then you made the cut after that.
They immediately was like, can you come? Like, are you good? I was like, yeah, sure. Because I had never heard in the go-go world that the immense talent from all of those musicians up there to match my caliber, as humbly as I say, the talent was crazy. And I never heard that before. And I was like, oh yeah, this is good.
Oh yeah, I'm here
I
to
can
say.
feel it.
And then I've been up there ever since. He can't get rid of me.
Nice, nice. So are you ever scared? Because I know you all play at Trippy Entertainment Wine Festival, and that's like thousands and thousands and thousands of people.
Yes.
Like for me, I'm a host, but I have not been in front of 6,000 people. I don't know how I would be. Like how nervous I would be. I don't know if I'd be nervous at all because I'm real outgoing and I'm always myself. But can you tell us the experience from being in front of 6,000 people?
So it is crazy because I have to put on a totally different person when I'm up there. Because me right now, my heart is out of my chest right now.
Why? It's only a little bit of us. Like,
Yeah. And it's not even
They can tell you the first time I saw here, I was so nervous.
really.
Because I was by myself. It was like 20 people in here, and I was freaking out. And I was so nervous. I was about to cry and
Oh
everything.
my
Because
goodness.
small, intimate space is different. Because a bigger crowd, to me, is more of a distance. Like,
Okay. That's
being
fair.
personable and using my space,
Yeah.
it's more intimate and it's just
you gotta go.
Yeah, it freaks me out. I have social anxiety, so it's crazy. But it's all right.
I
Yeah.
have anxiety, so I know all about it. But what I do want to give you your accolades about, first of all, I'm always at the Vibe shows now.
Yes.
And I will say that I am truly honored to, first of all, know you. You do a phenomenal job on the stage. And what I will tell you is to give you just some good feedback that when you were here at Mix and Mingle, my brother, I told him the next day, Block is my brother. He said, hey sis, Brandi is like that. He was like, brother, did you call me and say that? He's like, Brandi is like that. We gotta get her to Mix and Mingle on a regular like it. So, and let me just tell you, yes, he keep it not even 100, he keep it 1,000. He gonna give you the negative, he gonna give you the positive, and what I will say is he gave you like 20 stars. So I just want to just give you that, and that's big, honestly, because he be hard as hell with me sometimes. So I will tell you that he had nothing but good things to say. I love how you are the face the only woman for
Yeah,
Vibe.
definitely.
Appreciate that. I had to fight it to get there.
Well, I don't think that you ever gonna have to run no problem.
I had to
I
fight
have
it.
a problem if you ever know, I would.
No, for real. Like when I first got there, you know, everybody loves Camise. I love Camise. You know, they love Lauren. They have their favorites, you know. And then when I first started, it was
Well, I
like,
don't know Lauren. Who's that?
she actually sings with Obsession
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
You know, they had their favorites, and I was a new face coming in. Yeah, I can sing, but it's like, okay, we want such and such, we want such and such. So it was a little tough the first 3 years in Vibe. And now, yeah.
Okay.
You locked in.
You locked
I'm
in.
pretty solid, I guess. They don't know my face still, but it's
They should.
they be like the girl that sing with.
But now y'all know.
they know the voice though.
Yeah.
Brandi Bean is in the building. What's going on, Nico? You have a question? Somebody have a question? Okay. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Great question.
Two of them actually. How did Hollywood take it when you left?
Oh, she was very good about it. I really wasn't.
Hollywood, for y'all don't know, she was the manager for C, or she still is the manager and owner of C No More.
Okay. Say no more
Say no
I
more.
remember saying so I really wasn't a part of the band anymore at that point. I was just filling in. So she was really receptive of it. She was fine with it. I mean, they always kind of encouraged me to do other things. And people around me, even members of the band, they were just like, you bigger than this. And I was like, oh. But I like it. If it happens, it happens, you know. I'm not one to just really put myself out there because.
But we want you to put yourself out there, and that's how they gonna know who Brandi Bean is. You gotta be extra. I'm extra all the time. We want you to be extra.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm extra as hell.
So one last question. So Derek is known to be very, very hard on not even just singers, but band members. So I know it was real rough coming right in. So how was it? Just tell us your personal experience, working with him coming out the gate, because I was with him with all the previous females. I was working with him, so, and I've seen him with it be Miss Lady, Camise, like you said, Lauren, all of them. So for you, tell us your personal experience working with him and him being the perfectionist that he is.
He's definitely a perfectionist. It's been a road, I will say. I love him dearly. He is a man of many talents. What he can do on that stage, and the fact that we don't practice is exceptional. And I really look up to him. Everybody calls him my asshole, but he's very sweet. He really has a kind heart. I really love him. I really do. Just like my big friend. The road has been up and down. I pissed him off. He's pissed me off. We got arguments. All of the things.
Family things.
Yes, because he realized, like, we fight. Like, that's my stage husband. And both his wife and my husband, they definitely understand that we have that relationship on stage. And we have fun with it. We argue, and 2 seconds later, we laughing and joking and hugging each other. So,
And that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know,
We finally saw this year that GoGo gave homage to the women of GoGo. And
That was
GoGo
dope.
was this year.
That
And I
was
think
dope.
that needs to continue. I think that women like you need to keep driving the force of the next generation of women and the women that's continuing. But how did that make you feel to see those women like came before you, even yourself being honored there? Like you were being honored. Like we shush on that note. But I'm just saying that the GoGo, because you gotta realize GoGo started out, it was guys. And the women, to be honest, we played it back.
It's still
Y'all played the Mexican, it's still
It's
hard.
still hard for women.
In GoGo, for sure. You find yourself fighting for that seat.
That's why I like it.
That's why it's nice.
Absolutely. Like, people ask me all the time, why I'm not on the flyer. Like, I mean,
honestly, I'm so glad you brought that up. Go ahead, I'm gonna let you finish, but I definitely
Go
want to
ahead,
get back on
please.
that.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
sorry.
see, I shouldn't have said
No,
that.
you should. Because I want to speak on that.
He
No.
said.
But I mean, I understand it from his standpoint because it's his band, it's his brand. You know what I mean? And I am a part of it, but I'm not the face. You know what I mean?
You are. And that's my opinion. And I'm going to speak how I feel freely on the Ladies and Chyna'Pink show like I always do. I feel like not just with Vibe, with any band, I feel like leaders should always, like, for me, I'm a leader. But for me, I always want to see my team shine too. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm not nothing without these ladies. I've been in business with this show for 8 years. There's no way I would not have their face on my flyer. Their face is always with me on everything that I do. That has something to do with the Ladies and Chyna'Pink show. When I'm invited to a GoGo Awards, when I'm invited to any awards, if you don't have tickets for them, you ain't got tickets for me. That's just how I move. So for me, I feel some type of way when I see any band, period. If I see a flyer without the whole band on it, that's, again, I'm only one person, and it's my opinion, but to me, that's not good leadership. Wow. Because you should want your whole team to shine, and I'm not speaking just directly on Vibe. I mean, I've seen it with several bands, but to me, I feel like everyone, because it's a team effort. You're not just up there by yourself. So if you have a drum player, you are the only female for Vibe, I feel like, yes, you are the female voice for Vibe. Everyone should be able to shine. And again, that's my opinion.
Can I talk on this a little bit, coming from the music industry and then a female rapper with some of the local groups that I used to be with. So the Mercenary family, I was the lead lady, right? For the Mercenaries, I was the lead lady for Bad Flow Records. And what I saw happen was kind of similar to what you was talking about. We went to go see Cliff Jones. We all had to do like a cypher and freestyle, but for some reason, the fellas they were intimidated. So we got nominated first year some awards that was. So it was Wale, it was Teddy Benet, and it was the Mercenary family. I was the first lady. And they didn't have a ticket for me when we went to the show. And I felt some kind of way because I put my money in the studio. I did everything that I was supposed to do. And even coming to find out, Cliff Jones told them, you need to be doing a record with her, right? And so later on, coming to find out that they were really intimidated by my talent. Not saying that that's the case with the Go-Go bands. I'm not even into, no messiness or anything. I'm just telling my story. And this is me coming, laying groundwork and brickwork for other female rappers when I was ahead of my time, when I wasn't even accepted because it was just about Go-Go, right? And so, I see and know and understand that plight, and that's why I commend you, China, because you had the professional courage to speak up for us women, because now is a day and time where we're supposed to speak up for one another and stand by one another to say, this has to stop. We contribute. We are part of it. We should be acknowledged as well.
Absolutely.
It is Women's History Month.
It has a lot to do with the promoters, because I don't really think the bands have any control over what the promoters put on the flyers, you know what I mean? So if they just put in, the men on there, I mean, we as band members really can't say anything, so it goes through everybody, not just the heads of the bands. They don't really have any say so.
That's the women are the ones that's carrying the party, like straight up. You go to the party, you want to see who y'all gonna be there. Right? If Brandi not dead, like we done. Like we wanna go get niggas right all night and we go buckets on. Like I wanna take a little something cute, like a little bit, like
I'm too vocal. Okay, thank you, Brandi, because Brandi was like, no. But I swear, I'm sorry. We coming, but I just want to say this last statement. Y'all, Brandi, I'm upset when you're not there. I'm going to be crystal clear, I am. And when I felt to death. I love the ambiance I felt. I love that I get to stand behind my men and felt. I love all that. But I don't like when I don't see you there. And I'm just being honest. Like, again, y'all, people know me. You can't be mad. This is my opinion. This is how I feel. This is my show. I'm gonna say what I feel, and I mean what I say. But at the end of the day, I said what I said, and I'm gonna clock that T and move on back to the
So wait,
Let's start.
One thing, why aren't you there? Is there like, are you there sometimes and there if you're not there? Like, what is that?
It's a promoter thing. So it's really not DCVybe. It's their homes. So it's not the band. It's just him. So they're not promoting Vibe. They just promoting him. So it's just him in his intimate setting.
So Chyna'Pink, when you go there and felt he's by himself?
He's by himself. But my thing is this, I feel like I get it. I do know it's not Dirk. I do know it's a promoter's not that I do know. Yeah. But what I will say is I feel like that y'all are there they are there once a month. I feel like some months they should incorporate you because I want to hear this. What's the song, Brandi? Because I can't sing it. I can't sing like you guys. I can't sing it like you. But when you be like that, can you please, Brandi, it's my favorite song. Just a little bit, Brandi. Just you ain't got to say it. But I need you just to start it off. Hold on, Lisa. I promise you, like, if you go see Vibe, so like this, look, you know, we hype. Me and you, we be hype. We want to pop it all that. My brother, he like the first half of Vibe. I'm sleep. I'm keeping it out. I'm sleep the first half. No, but the second, yes, I am. I don't want to hear a whole lot of singing. I want to hear, cause I ain't got no nigga, I want to hear that. It's so pretty. I can't get it like you.
Oh my God.
I can't get it like you.
I can't do it right now.
You can't go right now. Okay, I'm nervous.
But listen, so you know how you said when she was here, how Black, talked really highly about her, and how he said that he want to start getting her to come up here. She can do her own thing as well.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to kind of elaborate on, like, so is the goal for Brandi to also do, solo, like how we came to this absolutely. I think that you should, because I think that I put Brandi Baby on the right. You can.
Yeah, I mean, that always is the goal, right? But I have to be able to find a place where I don't have to do go-go.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So you want to be like R&B too?
Yeah, because that's my lane.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
We're going to get you at the Ruthi picnic.
Go-go is Go-go is, the city's thing. R&B is my thing. So, I mean, it's kind of always, when I played here, I was kind of pushed into it.
Okay.
Because, I can say niggas.
Yeah.
Niggas wanted to party.
Right. Okay.
So, they party to go-go. The crowd that I draw likes go-go, so I have to play to that sometimes, but I definitely want to step outside of that and be able to just play music because that is me.
I'm so glad to hear that, Brandi, because I would love to see you step on your own too. I love it. You would stay with Vibe forever. I love that for them, and I love that for you. But what I also would like to see is for you to do your own independent life too. Because I wasn't here when you was at Mix and Mingle. I wasn't here, but I heard all great things. And you're in a room right now with some people that can really make that happen for you. So, brother, let's make that happen for Brandi at some point. You know what I'm trying to
Listen, we don't need those things.
Okay. I'm moving back on over here to the right. So, back with the West Mob.
Lisa.
Let's talk a little bit about, do you all have any shows lined up? Can you tell us just a little bit more about you all, period? It's a family band, what made you all get started? Just all family. So nobody else has been in the band that's not family.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
We had some Charlie was, who's one of the original Roller Tom players. He knew him.
Mm-hmm.
So he was, he sort of set a trend. And Big Sim, he was one of the best lead rappers that I ever heard in my life. So we had some guys, some people that wasn't part of the family, but they are family to this day. So But we've also produced for MTA for about 5 years. We produced
Nice.
I'll Be Sure Girls, the girls, Rock Him, we produced him, Brett Lover, Omar Chandler. So we've done a lot of production work for MCA as well. So you know, we love Go-Go, it's in our DNA for sure, but we were blessed to do some other things. Traveling with James Brown, traveling with Chuck Brown.
Nice.
So
James Brown.
it's just a blessing. It's a blessing. I wouldn't change what we've gone through in our music careers for nothing, because we've seen a lot, we've done a lot, met a lot of nice people.
Right.
James Brown, he was a little hard on us, but we learned a lot from him.
So basically, you're telling me that like the West Mob is not Go-Go.
Wait a minute.
Or it's both. Because I'm trying, because you said
Can't answer that in front of Nico.
why? Because Nico told me y'all was trying to make a comeback. And that's why I figured y'all in here today, because I want y'all to have that good old comeback that y'all trying to get.
I wouldn't say a comeback because we never went anywhere.
Okay.
But we do have a new single and video called Private Party featuring.
Could we get our DJ to play that for us? Can he drop it?
Yeah, you can drop it.
Okay, and can he get it on YouTube? Or where can he get it from right now?
He should have it.
Oh.
You got it, Chief?
Private Party. No, you don't have it?
West Mob. Yes. Get it? Okay, so give me a cue when it's ready.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And so, in terms of what we're performing, we don't do, we kind of older. We don't do the every week.
Understood.
What we did back in the day, we were playing 3 or 4 times a week,
but now.
Yeah, we've done 6 shows in 8 weeks, and I'm tired.
And what did he show? What were these 6 shows at? Where?
Well, we do a lot of private stuff. We just
Okay.
did the ID City Smokehouse.
Nice.
We did that, and we're back there on June 7th for my 60th birthday.
Okay.
All white band.
So you just told your age when you weren't trying to tell it earlier.
Hey, happy birthday.
June 7th.
Mine's June 5th.
Okay.
So,
We got some gems up in here.
That's right.
Nico, how you get a mic?
Actually, I was told to. So,
Okay. So, but you got a question?
yeah, well, for these brothers, I really don't think y'all know that y'all sitting here with royalty. This band right here is like, they talk about Rassens, Chuck Brown, Trouble Funk, but this band right here was Uptown's finest. And they, like you said, like their Rotown player kind of set a trend, like before all the, what you know of as far as, Kirky is a go-go historian, so he can tell you, like, Charlie Horse was one of those ones, and so what they did as far as in go-go, once, and they came out with one of the biggest hits in go-go, the Happy Feet song. So, yes.
So do y'all want to show us today the Happy Feet? Because we can get up and do it with y'all.
Oh, that would be nice.
I want to see the original people who came out in the Happy Feet. I want to see y'all rocking right now.
If you can pull up the original record that we created.
Okay, so hold on, T. We got 2 things going on, T. Hold on, T.
That could be easy for me.
I feel like, let's go with the Happy Feet first, original Happy Feet. Because I know me and Lisa about that, like, we gonna get up with them and rock it with them. We know that moving on. Hopefully, Juicy J and Maya with all this shit. All day. You be guessing all day. Yeah, I can see you had 3 drinks over there too, so I know you with all. You turned up over there too. Okay. So what we know of T? Happy Feet? We gonna kick it over with the Happy Feet?
It's actually called that, but Everybody know it as a happy.
I love that dance, because that's one dance that I can do.
Right, it was it's simple, one side to side. That was the first line dance. Okay. I know
used to do that. Yeah, you know, you should know all the dance.
Hey, Gerald, I got them started, see.
Yeah, you should have never said that.
Lisa, where you at?
We was waiting.
So Gerald, tell them, because I don't.
While we waiting on tea.
Yeah, so I remember I did I believe the first interview with y'all when y'all came off tour with James Brown.
Yep.
KYS.
Yep.
So when I was working at KYS, so tell Chyna'Pink's audience how did James find y'all, and what made him bring y'all into his band?
We actually had a song playing on KYS called "Thank You for Letting Me Be Myself."
Thank you for letting me be myself. Y'all see how that again? I'm just cute.
You're best.
We actually we were doing a show at the Rayburn Building, and he was getting the key to the city at the time. So he came and we performed. He didn't like us. He didn't like us at all. But what happened was he was in a limo going back, and our manager at the time, KYS, played the record. Thank you for letting me be myself. And he was like, well, why can't I get this band? And my manager said, that's the band you just said you didn't want. So a week and a half later, we was in Augusta, Georgia, man.
Man, look at God.
Auditioning. So that's how that happened.
So
That's how it's supposed to happen. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So real quick, so this in honor of Women's History Month, which we are in right now.
Thank you.
Salute to you, sisters.
Thank you.
But a lot of people also don't know that Master Stitching had actually one of the first women ever in the history of go-go. So tell them a little bit about your sister.
My sister Victoria.
Victoria West.
Yeah, Victoria West. She know a lot of grandma stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but she was definitely one of the first female singers in go-go. And we used to always start the show off with her singing "Can't Let Go." Yeah, so she definitely made her mark in the go-go industry.
So hold on, I just want to clarify. T, I mean, please let me know when you're ready. Because we trying to just ask questions and see if you're ready. Go ahead, Lisa. I just want to ask you before he passed the mic to you. So your mama had 9 kids.
Yes.
Woo!
Mama and Papa.
Mama and Papa.
There you
So
go.
hold on, all 9 are by the same mom. And
Yes.
see, you know, I commend your mama. I love that for her.
Y'all. Woo! You know, I remember Master Station. I've been going to the go-go since I was 12 years old. But this was DC's own Jackson family, basically, right? So, you know, you hear them, but they were crossover before it was such thing as crossover. Like, just think about it. James Brown, Chuck Brown, and Mass Extinction. Your music was way ahead of the time that we were in. And if anybody had the privilege to hear the music and listen to the music, you know that you actually laid the foundation and the bricks for the Aretha Franklin with the R&E, for all the other music that came behind it and genres. I love music. It's a universal language. I've been in it since I probably could say da, right? But when they said Mass Extinction, I was like, just thinking, because I'm older, I'm more seasoned than my co-host or whatever. So, you know, I'm a music historian myself. Period. But I'm honored and privileged to actually sit here and be in your presence, to relish in the history of you and to know that you guys are still looking like that. Yeah.
Hold on, Lisa. I see a ring on this one. So tread light, tread light.
She didn't say nothing wrong.
No, say that. You know why I live.
I like being by myself.
Oh my God. Okay. So hold on. It looks like T got T. Which one we going first? Copy B. Okay.
All right, y'all ready?
We getting up? We getting up, ladies? What we doing?
Y'all getting up. Let's do this. Let's make this happen.
You making it happen? Brandi, with us, Brandi? No.
Now, come on, Brandi.
Brandi said she black. Brandi said I want the vibe and the vibe on.
Where we gonna line up at? Where you gonna line up at?
Yeah, that little captain.
Hey, Gerald, don't do that. Come on now.
Oh, baby, she don't want all that. She done got all that money. Look, no, for real. She ready right now. She ready right now. Yeah, she ready right now. That's okay. That's okay. Debut it on April 26th. Shameless plug. The next brunch. Next brunch.
What is this?
No, we streaming.
Hey, you gotta give the front back. Hey. You can still do it. Do you get it? Yeah.
China. We got questions for Brandi.
Okay, I got questions. See, Brandi thought she was clean. She thought she was clean. They want to talk to you, Brandi.
What's the hold up, fella?
I think we need to have the questions first and then figure out dancing later. No, I want to see the dance. First of all, mind your business game. Okay. My bad. I think we need to get all questions first and then come dance last. Because that means Brandi got to get up and do the
What's on the tape?
Hey, let them do that. So, Brandi, before we do the house feed,
I'm still waiting. All right. So I guess my question to Brandi is, you said when you came on the scene, right?
Kurt, hold the mic up.
That's all.
That's for.
So been inspired by GoGo and everything that you do with the good vibes there. Like, to me, I want to know, like, what music inspired you? Because I see how they're conducting stage, and I see how y'all play. You know, we're big vibe fans. We all big vibe fans, and that's as a band. Not individually, I love the band. So to see you come on the scene, I remember you coming on the scene. I guess my question is, what music inspired you, and how do y'all incorporate that into your rehearsals?
You gospel, ain't you?
Excuse me?
We don't.
Okay. So, I guess that's not my business. Okay, I'm not gonna go down that road. All right. So my second question is, the music that inspired you, how did you incorporate that into your band? And because you don't practice, how the hell do y'all get that done?
So we literally, if we want to do a new song, we just send it to them, to the band. They learn it, and we play it that week, and we just fill it out.
Okay.
That's the whole essence
Vibe.
of vibe. Vibe on stage.
Right. But for Brandi, we all want to know, the GoGo world want to know what moves Brandi. What makes Brandi come on that stage in front of whether you in front of 20 or 6,000? What moved Brandi? What music do Brandi feel that she impacted the go-go world with her thoughts and her feelings and her soul to go-go?
When I can just stand there and sing.
Yes.
Because I'm not a Miss Kim, I'm not a Sabria, you know what I mean? I stand there and sing. Yeah, I might dance a little bit when I get a little drunk. But for me to stand there and just sing, and people are just standing there, I don't care if you're standing there or moving or not, I know you're listening to me. Because you feel the vibe and you're feeling what I'm projecting out of my mouth. So if you can feel it, I don't know my job.
Chyna'Pink, go back to Brandi, because that ain't what I want to know. What I want to know is, what kind of music do Brandi loves to sing that brings you the go-go?
Contribute.
There you go. So what is your, like, what do you, we want to know what you want to sing. We want to know what gets you going. Because we see you on the stage. We see what you do. We get that part. You say you don't practice. We get that part too. Well, we don't get it, but we get it.
Yeah.
But we want to know your songs. Like, what, is it Shaka Khan? Is it, man, need to think about what is it? Yeah. You know the soul, but I want to know what songs. I want to know songs. Yeah, I want to know you. I want to, like, what gets Brandi going? Like, Brandi come on stage and say, I'm going to take this.
Can we get an acapella?
I'm going to kill this joint. I'm going to rip this. I got on stage with 6,000 people at the Wine Fest. What is Brandi saying? What is going through Brandi's mind? Like, I'm about to kill this joint. And you from music, sis, so you understand what I'm saying, right? Okay, there you go. So I just want to make sure I ain't tripping.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me think on that. Let them dance first.
Let's go.
I'm gonna give it to you.
From what he was saying, y'all don't practice. How long does it take you to learn a song? Because I'm gonna tell you like this, and China know, I be like, I be straight wrong all the time, every single word, intentionally. Like, how long will it take you to learn a song?
So long.
Do we?
Yes.
Really?
I am not one to memorize songs. I can do the melody all day, but I will fuck the words up on stage. I be fucking the words up, but it's really just, I really have to
Catch the vibe, the cadence.
really adamant about rehearsing myself and really learning the words to all them songs. Because if a song's too wordy, my mind already like this,
right? You can choose what songs you want to sing, or do the band say? Does Dirk say, can you sing this?
Sometimes he do. I mean, he pretty much don't say anything. It's really Chris, the keyboard player.
Okay.
He'll tell me, Brandi, you think you can do this? And I'll listen to it and I'll be like, I don't really feel it too much. You know what I mean? Not really too much. It's just, I don't feel it within myself. So if I can't feel it within myself, I can't feel it.
If you can't grasp it from liking it, then it's
Yes,
nothing.
absolutely. And certain things I want to do that we haven't done, that I'm ready to break out this year, because I know everybody's tired of hearing the same old shit from God. So this year, we really about to put it on.
I like that.
That's
Such a cute smile. Your smile is like a child. Cute little smile.
It's the dimples.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay, see,
Yeah,
I'm ready.
you're right.
I know I can't go back too close. I'm put my mic down.
All right.
Come on.
Go ahead, Maya. Go ahead, Maya. Hey.
Maya.
breaks. We at the end. So thank you God. But Jocelyn and Lisa, finish y'all real quick. I wanted her to sing my song. I asked her, but she said
Now she good, acapella. She gotta give us something. We can't just leave like that.
Thank you so much, bro.
Go ahead. Big bro, she gonna give us something acapella. Let's go.
Can we get our song? My phone rang. But I want to sing.
I never heard you sing. I want to hear you
I want to hear you sing too.
That's not a song though.
Okay. What song do you want?
Anything. Come at it, acapella.
It could be gospel.
You sing Yolanda Adams.
It could be anything.
What's one of your favorite songs?
Moments is all that we share.
Hey.
You got your family and made you there. So I try to resist being last on your list. 'Cause no other bird's gonna do.
Yes.
So I'm saving all my love for you.
So nice. Thank you so much, Brandi, for coming out your comfort zone for me. I appreciate it.
Only for you, girl.
I know. All right, T. Literally like 30 seconds, because we got to close out.
Let's go to the hook.
You don't want to rush us.
No.
Can you go to the hook? Oh, okay. That's fine. Look. You rushed us, and that was somebody's phone.
No, I rushed you.
Yeah, she said you did like this. Like, hurry up, trying to hurry up.
It is
So,
9
okay.
o'clock.
Well, first of all, and we said we wasn't beating the ball. We always know what we say. We did exactly what we said we weren't going to do. But y'all, this is the end of the show. We truly appreciate you all coming out. Yes, and you all are welcome back anytime that we have slots in the book, and then we might squeeze y'all in too. Because you know how to get in contact with me. Brandi, I so appreciate you coming today. And I know you really was like,
Listen, it was a struggle.
I know it was, but I'm so thankful that you guys came.
I appreciate it.
And this is the time where we go around at the end of the show to kind of just tell who we are and how they can find us. Real quick, y'all. Everybody, 10 seconds.
Start with me. Hey, you guys. Guess what? I'm back. Just a little bit till I get all the way back up. So you can find me on Instagram at CityGirlBoston1. Okay? And no judgment. You can find me on Facebook as the head Katie. That's my son. Okay, y'all. It's your girl Lisa S. Katie, your favorite actress, real estate agent, and comedian.
And rapper.
Gerald.
Up next, Gerald. We going down
Gerald.
the list. You just letting our audience know how they can find you.
Oh.
And if you all have any upcoming shows that you want our audience to come out and support,
Well,
you said your birthday party.
Yeah, the birthday party.
Okay.
I've seen Smokehouse. June 7th, from 4 to 8. It's a day party.
Yeah, we need day parties in this listen.
You can find us on IG, West Mob Band, Facebook. And under construction is our website, so westmount.com. We have another facility again.
Okay.
So that's how you can find us.
Okay.
And don't forget, private party, April the 3rd. Private party, single video and remix. We'll be available.
Okay. Private party, April the 3rd. So is it dropping where?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay.
Okay, Apple Music.
Do you want to give Big Brother a chance to?
Yeah.
Okay, he said, pass it on down, pass it on down. Brandi, I'm gonna go last, so you just let social media and our audience know how they can find you, anything you want them to know.
Okay, so you can find me at _Brandi with 3 I's, I, not a Y, Marie, on Instagram. Of course, you can find me anywhere. DCVybe is. We're in Piano Keys every Thursday. And we are closing out Restaurant 55 this coming Saturday on the 28th. So, yeah, just follow DCVybe and follow me. Thank you.
Maya, you up next?
I'm Maya on Instagram, London_Bridges, Boutique, London Bridges Boutique.
Jeez. It's Jocelyn, Miss Jaja 824 on IG. Y'all won't catch me as somebody's open mic, but guess what? Y'all won't find it on IG. So, Miss Jaja 824.
So we do have which Chyna'Pink probably won't mention, we are bartending at B&G Tavern.
Yeah.
On April the 10th. So y'all come see y'all girls, okay? Y'all come. And then we, of course, every year we do our pool party. It will be in June. Y'all stay tuned.
I'm celebrating my birthday again.
Period. That's it.
Okay, so I'm gonna reiterate, y'all know I was about to drop that information, but thank you, Maya. I'm just gonna reiterate, B&G Tavern, April the 10th, we are the local celebrity bartenders. We got the outside on lock, it's gonna be karaoke style, tiki style. Come out and support us. It's from 7 to 12. Free to get in, no cover charge. Just come out and party with the
Tip the
stars.
bartender.
Yeah, we tip the bartenders because we are the bartenders. We also have our annual pool party, Pretty Doors Entertainment, June 6th. Make sure y'all come out to that. Also, April 26th. I'm gonna run over that whole weekend down. Let me start off. Run it down. April 24th. Kirby birthday party. He landed on lock. We have the tourist weekend on lock from the 24th to 25th, and the 26th is our brunch. We have not disclosed the location for the brunch as of yet because it could possibly not be at the House of Soul. But we will still have the same environment, karaoke. Y'all saw what we just did yesterday. Thank y'all so much for supporting that event.
Sold out.
Sold out again. That was round 2. Round 3 gonna be even better. Each time it's gonna be even better.
It gets greater later.
It does. For sure. For sure. And we thank y'all so much for participating yesterday and all the contests we had going on. Also, I want to mention we back here. Hey. This is our new home. Next month we will have actually a hell of a lineup. We have Big G coming next month.
Okay.
We have Tricky Entertainment coming next month. We have Kirby and Dwayne that coming next month.
Married to the game.
Married to the game in the building. The DNT Entertainment in the building. And I'm not sure if y'all partners are coming with y'all for the Hamilton party, but possibly those promoters will be here. Those promoters will be here as well. So yeah, make sure y'all come out in person. Y'all watch us online all the time. We appreciate the feedback. We still going strong with GoGoLive. This will be here to stay. Appreciate T, our DJ. We appreciate you, Nico, for rocking with us for years and years and years and years.
Yeah,
we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it going. But y'all, we'll see y'all next month. I believe the date is somebody right. I want to say it's April the 12th or the 13th. Whatever Monday. We'll be back here Mix and Mingle. It's on a Monday at 7. I want to say it's the 12th. Can you hurry up? Tell me what it is. But in the meantime, while you tell me the date, go follow me on Chyna'Pink, the actress, Chyna'Pink Boutique, Pretty Doors Entertainment, and the Chyna'Pink Show, all on Instagram. Okay, you don't have a date, Nico? Jesus Christ, Nico. All right. The date is April the 13th. We'll be back here on April the 13th, so make sure y'all come on out. It's gonna be a phenomenal show. We got a lot to talk about. So, clock that T. Thank y'all for tuning in. We got the Chyna'Pink Show.